Let's look at if-else statements. If-else statements are what constitute the selection control structure. If-else statements are allow you to test a condition and then take an action and then take an alternative action if the condition is not true. The general structure of the if is like this. You have the keyword if, as you can tell from the highlighting. Then you open a parentheses and you have a Boolean condition in there. And then at the end you have the closing parentheses after that. That's followed by the colon. This is known as the header of the if statement. Then within remember in Python, indentation is very important. You have all the statements that will be executed if this condition is true. If the condition is false, then you have these statements that will be executed. In Python, although the parentheses is optional, in Python you don't even need a parentheses around the condition. I prefer to put a parentheses around my condition because it shows me very clearly where my condition is. So this is the structure of the if statement. So if we run this program, let me just make some room for the shell. I'm going to shorten this a little bit. And I say run module, and bring this over on this side. What is the temperature outside? Let's say it's 119. Let's see what it prints. Let's look at our condition. Our condition says if temp greater than or equal to 90. 119 is greater than or equal to 90. If this condition is true, then this is the statement that will be executed. If this condition is false, then control will jump to the else, and this is the statement that will be executed. So it is hot. Let's run it again. And this time we're going to give it a temperature of 65. This condition will be tested. It will turn out to be false. So your control will jump to the else, and it should print it's tolerable. This is a simple if-else structure. Now this is a simple Boolean expression. What if we wanted to make this a compound Boolean expression? What if we wanted this Boolean expression to have one or more than one sub-expressions in it? Okay. In that case, then what we do is we look at logical operators. We look at the AND operator, we look at the OR operator, either of them. And these are logical operators. So let's go ahead and see if the temperature is greater than or equal to 90 and temp is less than or equal to 101. Then we can say it's hot but bearable. Okay. Then inside the else you can have another condition. Python provides you with something called an elif. Elif means else if. Elif temperature is greater than or equal to 102. Then what do we say? Then we say the reason I write the backslash is because to print the apostrophe, otherwise our interpreter would think this is the end of the string. We could say I'm baking. We could have another condition in here. We could have yet another condition in here. And that condition, oops, forgot the colon. And that condition could say, again, remember the indentation is very important. So we can say Aleph, again, temperature is less than 90. Then what do we say? Then we say print it is bearable. So this is a simple if-else. We say if the temperature is greater than or equal to 90 and temperature is less than or equal to 101, we print. Else if temperature is greater than or equal to 102, else if temperature is less than 90. Now let's run this. We say what is the temperature outside? And we want to make it greater than, we want to make it between 90 and 101. So let's say it's 95. We say it's hot but bearable. So once this if was tested, this condition turned out to be true. Control went down to here, to this line. After that, control was transferred straight out of this whole else if structure. Okay, let's run this again. What is the temperature outside? We're going to say 65. And we say it is bearable. This condition was tested. It was false. Control went down to the if. This condition was tested. It was false. And this condition was tested. This was true, and thus we have this statement that is printed. Now, you can also have more Boolean operators. Here is the loan qualifier program from your main learning resource, your book. Salary is equal to float input, which means we're taking a floating point. Years and job is int. And if salary greater than or equal to min salary, or years and job greater than or equal to min years, one of them has to be true, not both. If this was an and, then both of them would have to be true. But because this is an or, only one of them has to be true. Okay, so this is a simple if-else and a nested if-else, what you see here. And this is the way we write the selection control structure in Python.